Boom. That's what I thought, Naeem. That's what I thought, Naeem. That's what I thought. It has been confirmed that Naeem thinks he's dealing with Joey Bananas. He told me this. He thought that's who he was dealing with. The reality of it, though, is it's not Joey Bananas. Not at all. It's actually the big dog. It's Preem Supreme. It's Stunna. The ultimate professional. Gentlemen, we're back on a Saturday. Back at the university meeting. Back to give the juice. We're going to get right into it because we've got things to do today. I'm working on something fantastic behind the scenes. Has to do with AI. Has to do with making a lot of money. I'm working on it. I'm coding it right now. So I'm going to get back to that shortly. But in the meantime, I'll spare a few moments to give you the juice, Naeem. To give you the juice, gentlemen. Right? And then I'm going to go right back to coding this bot because we got to go make some fucking money. We got to go make generational wealth. We got to go make billions of dollars. Otherwise, we're not satisfied. Think about this. I was talking to some guys. They might watch this. It's incredible how your feeling about money will suffocate your own success. Because as soon as you start to make a little bit more money than what you're used to, instantly, naturally, you become comfortable, right? Yeah, and Eid Mubarak, Naeem, for the Bangladeshis, the Middle Easterners, the individuals who celebrate Eid Mubarak, Naeem. I think you said that's your version of Christmas, something like that. I believe so. And so, yeah, happy Eid Mubarak. All the honeys that I took from you, Naeem, have been saying that this whole week to me. They kept saying Eid Mubarak, Priyamo, which I wasn't sure what that meant, but they're staying with me, Naeem. So the point I was making about how the money will suffocate you is if you think it's a lot of money, you're gonna stop making more money. I'm good. Wrong verbiage. I'm going to make $1 billion. So if I truly believe that in the fabric of my own being, am I really going to get comfortable after I make $60,000 in a month, $100,000 in a month? Would I get comfortable if I'm really genuinely aiming for $1 billion? No, you don't, because you realize that's chump change. That's nothing. That's nothing. I know people who make $100,000 in a week. That's nothing. Okay? So don't become suffocated by the money that you're making. I promise you it's not enough. I promise you it's not a lot. Okay? So think bigger. Shoot for too big so that you can land somewhere below but still admirable. So the title of the stream is The Moral Code. The moral code is very important. Okay? Somebody like Martin, some other individuals that I'm very close with, understand what the moral code is. Understand how you have to act as a brother to those around you. Okay, I'm talking more than just a business partner. I'm talking more than just a friend, a buddy, somebody you go out boozing with. No, I'm talking about the moral fucking code to being a man and being with other men around you. You have to stick to the moral code. Loyalty and brotherhood will make or break an individual in this world. Okay, the men who can give and receive true loyalty, true brotherhood to those around him, he's going to win so much bigger than any other human being that he's competing with. Why? Because that true brotherhood, that true loyalty is what allows you to take risks. It's what allows you to shoot big. It's what allows you to actually develop successful businesses over a long period of time because you know you can trust the people that are around you. You know that they have the best intentions for you. But it's when you run into individuals who don't have your best interests at heart, who aren't loyal, and you in turn aren't loyal to them back, you're always going to get stabbed in the back while stabbing those in the back around you. If you're somebody who's able to and willing to stab people in the back, people are going to stab you in the back. Those are the people that you're going to surround yourself with. You're going to attract. Likes attract. So if you're a bum and you're not loyal and you only think about yourself and you're only worried about yourself, you're going to attract those kinds of people into your life. And so this is a very important lesson to learn early on in your business, your entrepreneurship career, not just sales, not just investing. No, bigger picture in your life. A lesson, a skill you have to learn is, how do I identify those who are truly loyal to me? And how do I keep them in my life? And how do I provide them with the best brotherhood and the best loyalty I can back? Because when you're willing to give and you're willing to do for your team, for your network, that's when everybody starts to win. John F. Kennedy, right? Assassinated by the CIA. What was his one famous line in his inaugural address, his speech that he gave at D.C. when he got elected president? What was his famous line? He said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." What can you do for your brothers around you? What can you do to provide value to those around you? You know the people that I don't like? You know the people that I don't end up staying friends with, doing business with, etc. You know who those people are? Those are the people that always expect me to do things for them and figure things out and help them make money and give them opportunity and me do all the work. And they in turn are leeches suckling from my flow of money, hoping that I'm going to figure it out, hoping I'm going to do it myself, and then I can provide them with the opportunity. That's not brotherhood. That's not loyalty. That's not friendship. That's not somebody I'm interested in developing a long-term relationship with. If you're just a leech, go leech off of someone else. I don't need leeches. I need fucking dogs that I can rely on. So when I need backup, when I need assistance, when I need somebody to deliver, I got to be able to come to you and say, this is what I need done. Boom, I got it. Boom, done. Happened. Taken care of. Those are the type of people I want to be around. Why? Because when you do that to me, guess what I do? I deliver. You need something? I deliver. You need to figure something out? I'll figure it out. You need this connection, this bit of information? I'll figure it out. So you got to find that brotherhood and that loyalty with people who actually can go to war with you. The best way to understand whether or not somebody is worth keeping around is if you can make handshake deals with them. Okay? This is something I take very seriously. I don't do contracts. I don't do lawyers. I don't do litigation. I don't do none of that bullshit. Handshake deals. Can I trust you enough, and do you trust me enough to do a handshake and I'll deliver and you deliver in turn? If you get stabbed in the back by somebody with a handshake deal, even though you may have lost money, even though you may have lost opportunity, the lesson that you learn, the information you gain from that individual and knowing that they can't be in your life anymore is more valuable than the money that you lost in that interaction. I don't do contracts. Handshake deal. You trust me, I trust you. You don't want to trust me? Then let's not do business together. Why? Because you're only going to be a reflection of yourself. If you can't trust somebody to do a handshake deal with you and you don't trust somebody to actually deliver, well, guess what? That means you don't do it yourself. That means you know what you're doing. That means you'd be willing to fuck somebody over. That's why I only do handshake deals. Naeem will tell you. Naeem's on the stream right now. He's the SEO for the business, for the YouTube, right? I pay him every single week. What was the first thing I told Naeem whenever he reached out to me on DMs trying to work with me? I told him, I said, you're going to work for free for a couple of weeks just because I don't know who you are. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what your skill set is. I need you to work for free. He's like, I don't know. I said, listen, I told him, I said, if you work for me for free and you show me value and you show me you're good at what you do, you have my word. I will start to pay you and I'll hire you. We went back and forth a little bit. Finally, he agreed. Naeem works for free for a week or two. Guess what happens? Naeem's been getting paid every single Friday for the past 6 months. Okay? I'm a man of my word. So if you're willing to trust me, I know I can trust you. I've done the same thing with Ollie, same thing with the other people who work with us. You start, handshake deal. I'm not sending you a contract. I'm not sending it to lawyers. I'm not sending it to... If I have to make a contract with you to be able to trust you, I shouldn't be doing business with you in the first place. This is the reality of it. Okay? So who are your brothers? What is the code, right? Understand what the moral code is. And you'll find this, that when you start to cut out the people that you can't trust, and you in turn are an individual that those others can trust, you may get taken advantage of at the beginning, here and there. It happens. It's a lesson that must be learned. But in turn, you're going to attract those people to you. Those are the people I want to do business with, because we're going to go much further together if we're all aligned and on the same mission and on the same journey, as opposed to us just doing a contract. You do a quick thing for me and then I do a little and it's just all transactional. No, it's more than being transactional. It's about being on the winning team. It's about making millions of dollars with your boys, with the people that you grew up with, the people that you align with the people that you have faith with. Those are the people you want to make millions of dollars with. I don't want to make millions of dollars with a 6-year-old dud that is an atheist and fucking is a fat piece of shit. It's like, that's not who I want to get rich with. And I'm not going to do a contract with this guy just to make sure that he does everything. No, you know if you're a good faith person or not. The moral code, stand up for your brothers. Stand up for the people that are around you. Don't ever let anybody speak poorly about the men around you. When they're not around, when they're not in the room, and other people are talking about that person, how do you defend him? How do you keep his name in good light? How do you uphold his reputation? How do you uphold the way that he looks? I do this for people, and they don't even know it because that's not the point of me doing it. But I've had friends where others have come to me, said something about this person or said something about him, tried to talk shit, tried to be snarky, instantly I shut it down. I say, no, don't you ever speak to that individual or speak about that individual to me like that. That's my friend. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to engage in some type of childish defamation of character behind this person's back. If you're willing to say anything bad about your boy's back, anything about your boy behind his back, he's not your brother. You're not loyal to him, and nor should he be loyal to you. All right, this is another great thing I've heard, which is so true, is if you can't trust your girl around your boys, or you boys would fuck the girls that you fucked in the past, then clearly you're willing to do the same thing. Clearly you're a scumbag too. I'll tell you something I do. This is how loyal I am to my brothers. Just an example. When my brothers are dating a girl, I won't ever follow her on Instagram, on Snapchat. I don't want to see it. That's your girl. I don't need to be following her. I don't need to see what she's posting. I don't need to be keeping up with what she's doing. I've done this for years. And then the girls are like, why didn't you follow me back? I'm following you. Don't follow me back. Well, and they get all upset because the women, they don't understand. Okay. But I'm not here to listen to women. The reason I do it is out of respect for my brother. That's your woman. That's your girl. I don't need to be seeing her, especially if you got her posting fucking bikini pics and shit that she shouldn't be posting. It's like, I don't need to see that. It's your woman. It's yours for your eyes only. If I were you, I would go to delete her Instagram too. So, and that's something for the ladies. Delete the fucking Instagram. Quit posting all this shit on Instagram. You know what you're doing. And if you actually want to be loyal to a man and have a fantastic marriage and a happy family, the last thing you need to be doing is posting your butt cheeks on fucking Instagram in these thong bikinis and going to the gym in bras and booty shorts. What? First of all, what type of man do you think you're going to attract by doing that? And number two, how do you think that's going to develop some type of strong relationship and bond with your husband and your family? It's a disgusting behavior. Get off the Instagram and quit posting the shit that you're posting. Be a classy woman. Be a classy lady. Be on private. Make your Instagram private. Don't be posting your butt cheeks in a fucking bikini. A nice dress. Out to dinner. On a trip. But classy. Have some respect for yourself. What happened to the women these days? Dressed absolutely outrageous what the girls wear in public now and at the gym and at the beach. It's just outrageous. And if you're going to do it in public, okay, fine. But don't put it on Instagram for everybody and every creep across the world to be able to go to your page and you get that fake dopamine, that fake attention that then takes your love and attention away from the man that you want to be with. It's disgusting. But anyways, my level of loyalty goes to that level. I'm not going to follow the girl back. What do I need to follow your girl for? I'm worried about the man, my brother. That's who I'm loyal to. Give you another thing too. This is something that I see, happens all over the world. Absolutely the case in the U.S. The men have been so cocked in the U.S. and have lost all sense of brotherhood, all sense of loyalty, all sense of the moral code that they should live by as a man. They've lost all sense of it, that they've now become completely loyal and cocked to their woman, to their wife, to their girlfriend, to the point where all of a sudden, and you guys know the memes, you see the jokes. He got his girlfriend ever since my buddy got a girlfriend. I haven't seen him in 2 years. He doesn't come out. You never hear from the man again. He's got a girl now. He doesn't hang out with the boys. What kind of fucking man are you? What kind of man are you? You get a girlfriend or you get a wife and now you can't hang out with your brothers? Where's the fucking testosterone? Where's the urge for conquest? Where's the urge for achieving? Where's the urge for becoming great? You don't want to be around men who are trying to make money, trying to be successful, trying to be physically fit, trying to improve their intelligence, their intellect, their speech capabilities. You don't want to be around that. You just want to be around a girl all fucking day. Doing what? And you know what you're doing. Maybe she throws you a little bit of pussy. Netflix, under the covers. Oh, we went to brunch today, me and my girl. Oh, it's fucking gay, dude. It is gay. Hanging out with your girl 24/7 is gay, by definition. Where's the loyalty? Where's the brotherhood? There's a moral code you need to live by. And here's the moral code I live by. I'm loyal to my brothers. I'm all about brotherhood. If I have loyalty and brotherhood and I have a team, I have people I can trust, people I can go to war with, I know I can make money. I know I can conquest. I know I can build businesses. I know I can gather influence. Guess what's going to be the byproduct of all of those things? Women. And guess what? Now I don't even have to try. Because they come to me. They DM me on Instagram. They reach out to me on Snapchat. Why? Because they see what I'm doing. As soon as you stop focusing on the end goal, all of a sudden you can start to do the things that'll get you the prize, that'll get you the reward. Quit focusing on the reward. Quit needing the reward now. Quit worrying about the women. Find your brothers. Loyalty. Men who aren't going to disappear from your life as soon as they get a girlfriend. Men who you can shake hands with and know that if they got to owe you and pay you back $1 million fucking dollars at the end of 2 months, they're going to have that million for you. Those are the people that I'm loyal to. Those are the people that I want to go to war with. So now that you know, make up your mind. Who do you want to be as a man? You're going to live by an outstanding and upstanding moral code. You're going to be surrounded by gentlemen, surrounded by winners, surrounded by people living a fantastic life outside of the norm, the 9 to 5, the cubicle. I saw a video on Instagram the other day. It was a guy he vlogged his whole day as a 9 to 5 worker. Get up, 8 o'clock, get his coffee, go get a donut, goes in the office, starts working at 9, lunch at 12 out of a little fucking canister, like a fucking plastic Tupperware. Go back to work till 5, get done, goes to the store, gets dog food for his dog, goes and sees his girl. What a fucking disgusting existence. I could never imagine being that man. Where's the excitement? Where's the adventure? Where's the traveling? Where's the women? Where's the conquest? Where's the money? To live that as your entire life, yes, I understand why men are depressed. Yes, I understand why testosterone's plummeting to the fucking ground. Because the life that a man has to cuck to nowadays is so anti his nature, his being, that over generations, the testosterone is literally leaving his essence, leaving his body. And then they marry a woman who doesn't even fucking bang him. And he doesn't see his boys. And he doesn't go out with the gentleman. And he doesn't go to the casino. And what the fuck life is that? I want to be around the savages. I want to be around the dogs. It's a Saturday. It's Friday. I'm up till 2, 3 in the morning last night. I threw the other one away. Drinking espressos till 2, 3 in the morning. Writing Python code for the AI bot that we're building right now that's going to print money. Why? Because all I care about is conquest and making more money. Today, Saturday, made more money. Been working since this morning. Already hit the gym. It's 2 o'clock. I'm doing a live stream. This is it. Like, where's the fire? And I understand. Obviously, there's a reason why some people win at such a high level and many don't, is because 99% of the people, the reality is of course they're never going to do this. I don't expect everybody to do this. But I'm telling you, if you do want to be a part of my team, the part of the network, on the winning, the team that's flying private, driving supercars, traveling the world, having as many children as you want, if you want to be a part of that team, then I'm just telling you how I think. I'm just telling you how you do it. That's it. Do I expect everybody to do it? Fuck no. And I'm glad they don't, because that's why people like me get to exist. If everybody was like me, then I wouldn't be so special. If everybody was like you, then you wouldn't be so special. All right, I'm getting back to this bot because this shit's going to start printing generational wealth for us inside of the Discord. If you're not already inside the Discord, if you're not a part of the Taylor's Code, click the link in the description. Join the private Discord, hero, gentleman, or professional program. If you want to make money in crypto, be a part of the AI bot that we're building, start making money with us in that sense, join as a gentleman. You want to have access to the fitness campus, e-commerce campus, crypto campus, and all the professors and those inside of the network, join as a hero. Decision is yours. Outside of that, I'm getting back to work. All right. 222. Feel like it's a good place to start. Naeem. Eid. What is it? Eid Mubarak. To those of you who celebrate. And to the gentlemen that are ready to go to war with me and are loyal to the cause and loyal to the vision, I look forward to becoming even richer with you. Mr. Producer. We got all them hoes, Mr. Producer.